How is everybody today? Hello. How are you today?
I am EP. I'm so EP.
Yeah.
It's an EP day.
It is an EP day. Hello everybody in chat. I hope you're having wonderful days wherever you are in the world. Wigs are just expensive, Vent, unfortunately.
Oh, it's so expensive.
Yeah, like the cheapest that we've sort of managed to find them is in fact on Amazon. And even then, it depends on whether you're looking for like a lace front or a non-lace front. Because
we need to do a video on wigs at some point.
We do.
There's so much to cover with wigs.
We do. Wigs are a lot, and they're also very expensive. But yes, hello. How are we doing? Hello, Dizzy. Yes, hello. It's nice to meet you, Jerome. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
So, the plan today, we're doing a Get Ready With Me instead of a gaming stream, is we didn't give you a vote this time because we really want to talk to you guys more, which isn't... Hello, Spigiffy!
Hello!
Which isn't as accessible through gaming streams because I'm very distracted and screaming, crying, and needing Jaye to be my emotional support. So we wanted to do a bit of a Get Ready With Me. These are characters we've been meaning to test for months on months now. We wanted to do them before we did Hasbin.
Oh, yeah.
And then Hasbin sucked us in, but now we are finally getting around to doing them.
Yes. These are just going to be tests, by the way. They're just essentially makeup tests. We do not have the full costume because, as you can see, like, there, that is the character I'm about to do the makeup test for, and I do not have that armor. So it is...
No, the wings that are not pictured in this one.
Oh, yeah, no. So it is just a makeup test. It's just a bit of fun because we like the characters, and
yeah,
we thought it would be fun.
What this
also,
does
Nuggy,
mean...
look at the Nuggies. Oh, and Selios as well.
Hello.
Hell yes, Nuggies.
So what this makeup test does mean for you guys is that we are going to be able to answer your questions and actually talk to you properly. So we've got a couple of questions from people who are not in stream today because they could not make it. If y'all checked our community tag, that was an option for you.
Chloe,
hello.
But yeah, so we've got a couple of questions we're going to cover first, just because they were put in the community tab. And if you have any questions for us, please put them in chat. We'll try and get to them as fast as we can. But yeah, no, like we might have to like finish a spiel before we like go on to the next question and stuff. We have not tried making a fat nuggie because we own a fat nuggie that we got off AliExpress.
We did.
Because we are terrible at making plushies, so
also,
we just bought one. So no, we haven't tried making him because we have one. But
do you want to get this one up and we can read the questions?
Yes, hold on. It's gonna open it on that screen. So please move. Hello, I'm super organized. So we're gonna do... Can you read that? Because I can't.
Yeah, okay. So this first question is from Selin Dalinuch.
Leah's dyslexic. She will butcher your name.
Yeah, so sorry, guys. This one will get your name right. I will not. Which is, when did you first start cosplaying separately and then together? And also, what was the best cosplay you two ever did?
So I think that's almost 4 questions in one because it's...
Let's take this one at a time. When did you start cosplaying?
So I should probably also start doing my makeup as well whilst I'm talking.
No, you can be distracted. That just means we're here for longer.
So I started cosplaying in 2017. My first ever con was Liverpool MCM back in March of 2017. So I'm literally 7 years dead on, basically. 7 years cosplaying. And I went to MCM Liverpool with my dad. My dad took me. And I dressed as Rin Matsuoko from Free. And he was my first ever cosplay. And then I very swiftly did Voltron. I think I ended up going to about 6 or 7 conventions that year. With various different costumes. And just got sucked into it from there. So yeah. So March 2017 was when I started cosplaying.
So I've kind of always dabbled in cosplay. When I was like 12, I was gifted a cosplay for a birthday, but had nowhere to wear it, so I'd just wear it on my own on the street. And just like when I was going out with my friends, I would wear a cosplay and kind of got a bit bullied for it, so I stopped. When I was 16, my friends started doing photography, so I started just like making like closet cosplays. Like I did Ariel the Little Survivor and things like that. Just odd costumes we can go and like take photo shoots of. But we didn't properly start cosplaying until end of 2016, I think.
No, we've been over this. It was end of 2017 was your first.
I think it might have been 2016 one was the end, and then it was a 2017 March con that I went to.
Okay, that story has changed since.
I don't remember dates, but basically when I was at uni, me and my friend were walking home one day, and I'd already been to a London MCM and had a bad experience without cosplay.
Was it your first or second year of uni?
It was just to start my second.
So it was 2017. It was your first one because I started uni in 2017.
So 2017 we went to our first con together, and we basically overnight went, I kind of want to do a cosplay. So what the costumes we were already wearing for Halloween, we went to con in, had a pretty good time, but went, we want to do better. So then that November we then put together a cosplay in 2 weeks to go to the next con. And when we went to that one person took a photo of us. And we were like, this is amazing, I want to do better. And then we fully started doing cosplays in March the next year, where we like actually put one together that we were proud of, and that is what we call our first cosplay.
Yeah.
But obviously I've done cosplays on cosplays and cosplays before then. I used to make YouTube videos when I was a kid that I used to post.
Yeah, I mean, I was really into Halloween, which I think should have been my first, like, I guess, like, hint that this was what I was gonna end up doing as a hobby, because Halloween was like my favorite thing ever. So,
and then we started cosplaying together the day we met each other.
Yeah, so me and Leah met each other in 2019 on a Discord server, and we met through Critical Role. So it was a Critical Role cosplay server, and we discovered that we were from the same county. And very swiftly organised I think we told this story on the last stream. Yeah. We organised a shoot together. Met up sort of like, well, it was more local to me than it was to you, but we met up and we took some photos, and we've been really close, like, ever since, basically.
Basically, the first time we started fully planning cosplays together would have been Vax and Keyleth in 2020, I think.
Was it Vax and Keyleth?
Yeah, it was the day that we hired an Airbnb because we wanted to spend time together when, like, lockdown rules, like, got a bit easier.
Yeah, 2020. It was August 2020.
So once lockdown, like, eased off a little bit, we hired an Airbnb to spend a couple of days together, and we cosplayed Molly and Yasha. And then I wanted to cosplay Vax and Keyleth, but Jaye hadn't watched any of Vox Machina at the time. So I was just like, just take this man. He's kind of grungy. He's kind of cool. You'll like him.
I love him.
And Jaye has fallen in love with that man.
Him.
Which I think answers your next question of the best cosplay you two ever did. Which
It's
my
definitely
favourite is
Vax and Keyleth,
yeah.
but I think Link and Zelda very quickly became,
Link and Zelda are like the
favourite.
easy one.
I guess.
Like,
Hello, Dee. Hello,
Hello.
Natasha. Hello. That's okay, Velvet. I hope you have a wonderful time with whatever you're doing.
But yeah, Vax and Keyleth are very much like our best cosplay we did together. In my opinion.
You're very biased.
Yeah, I love them. But they were also the first one that, like, was a couple that we did. Yeah. And they're the one that most people know us for.
Yeah, so
it's like
my only other argument
is like home.
Yeah. Yeah, my only other argument is Link and Zelda, but that's just because I really like Link and Zelda. Hello, Shady. How we doing? Hello.
Also, Vent, don't worry. We care about you. We know. We are okay.
Yeah. We care about you a lot. Do not stress.
Okay.
So, and then favourite individually. Like, what is yours is Keyleth. Yours is Keyleth.
Keyleth.
I think my best cosplay that I ever did me is Molly. Just because he taught me a lot, and he very much pushed me out of, like, a lot of comfort zones. He's where I started body painting. I started making horns. I made a tail. It was, like, my big first, like, sewing project. Like, he means so much to me in so many ways. If I hadn't done Molly, I wouldn't have done Angel, I think. Because Molly gave me the confidence to do, like, the bigger, like, crazy things. So then as soon as the pilot for Hasbin came out in 2020, I was like, 2019.
Ben, say your question.
Yeah, state your question. But yeah, Molly is peak. Molly's my favourite boy.
Molly's so good. I'll wait for Ben's question. Who's my favourite YouTuber?
I think that's a hard question because I have favourite YouTubers for categories.
My favourite YouTubers are my friends. We have a category on our channel. If you scroll down, you'll see our friends, some of our favourite YouTubers down the bottom there.
But I watch a lot of DIY and a lot of other cosplayers. So like I really like Kamui and stuff as well. So, but yeah, our friends are amazing, and you should go check them all out.
I think it's hard. Like cosplay YouTubers, we really like Rose Magpie.
I love Robin. I love Robin so much. I suppose it depends on what level, because like we have a very biased thing with Robin because we actually like are friends with them.
We don't need to expose that. We can just be like, we love Robin. Everyone should follow Robin.
Like I love Kamui's videos. Kamui Cosplay's videos are like.
You know who else I love? Dino Bunny.
Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dino Bunny. That's their like ship name, I think. But yeah, no, they are goals.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if they're on YouTube, but Ava and Cece.
Yes. Halsey Bell.
Them. Yeah. Big them.
I love them.
Yeah. There's a lot of like cosplayers that were like, oh, I want to be you. You just have the coolest thing. Hello.
V is one of my favorite YouTubers. There you go. I think they're more of a Twitch streamer.
V's my favorite TikToker.
V is amazing. We love V's content.
V is my favorite TikToker.
I know you guys. I can't even see my finger under Alien. I know you guys are FNAF fans because you keep torturing me with FNAF. V did a really cool purple guy. The purple guy cosplay. Right, V? You're the purple guy. Bring him back.
Hello, Kay.
Hello, Kay.
What's your favourite cosplay you've done? I think we've just sort of answered that, where Leah's is Keyleth and mine's Molly.
Yeah.
I think in a lot of like recent years, I've got a lot more cosplays that I'm proud of for different reasons.
Yeah.
You like,
abandoner.
Like Vi was fully made. Titus, the one that I literally made for MegaCon. Like, I'm very proud of him because he was, like, the first thing with prop work that I sort of did. So, I have a lot of favourites for a lot of reasons. Hello. We had a different question on here. Hold on. What are cons that you haven't been to but you would like to go to next?
Colossal Con.
KatsuCon.
Colossal Con.
I haven't been to Dokumi, and I really want to go to Dokumi, but you've been to Dokumi. Hello. But yeah, I really want to go.
Dokumi's a lot of fun. I'd do Dokumi again.
Yeah.
Dokumi's just like a giant picnic.
Yeah, I'd really love to do, especially not in the rain. I'd really like to do Dokumi not in the rain. I'd really like to do KatsuCon.
Did you see that? Dokumi in the rain was actually a lot of fun.
Fair.
I really enjoyed it. It was like a thunderstorm on the second day when we went. And we made in this tree just like a tent out of all of our umbrellas and just got to sit on the ground and have a picnic. And it was so nice and quiet and aesthetic, and you could just hear the rain pattering off them. It was very nice.
Natasha,
thank you.
I love you.
You have access to nugs.
You got nuggy now.
You got nug privilege.
What is our favourite colour? Green.
Pink.
Selios' colours came from a very specific reason. They're our favourite colours.
Okay, so we have a question from Tiffany, who comments a lot on our stuff, so I do want to answer this.
Yes.
What is a day at con like? It looks like so much fun. I'd love to go one day, but I don't really know anything about it.
A day at con?
So a day at con, I think, is different for everybody who goes to con. It depends what you want to get from it.
Yeah, because there's lots of things to do, depending on what you're looking for.
We do intend to make a video at some point about how to approach cons as like a first time, like your first time going to a con. But obviously that's not going to happen right now. For us, what a con is very much a social event. We don't always even go into the con a lot of the time because we are so busy meeting new people and like catching up with our friends and just having a good time and making memories and making memes and making our stupid TikToks and doing everything that we want to do. But cons can be like a big shopping experience for a lot of people. For a lot of people, it's all about like trying different games out. A lot of people really love the main stage. And it also very much depends on the con that you go to.
Yeah.
You've got to do research into what that con actually offers. Thoughts on MCM dates? I'm less angry than last year.
Yeah, I mean, we're not doing either of the London ones, so I really haven't paid much attention to when London's are.
I understand. So if you guys don't know, basically MCM November for years and years and years, for as long as we've been attending, has always been held on Remembrance Weekend, so around the 11th of November.
Yeah.
That is only like 1 or 2 weeks after October MCM in London, which is another expensive con. So people in the past have complained that they're too close together and it's too short of a turnaround and it's too much. Last year, they changed the dates of MCM November to be the first weekend of December. So it was like the 2nd and 3rd of December.
It was the first, second, and third. Literally the first, second, and third.
Which, for a lot of people who work in retail, is
Can't
really
get the time
bad.
off.
You can't book the time off. If you're in retail or hospitality, you really struggle getting those days off. A lot of places outright ban you taking holidays through December.
Yup.
So a lot of people then couldn't attend con, and it was not good.
Nope.
This year, it's the 29th of November to the 1st of December.
Yeah.
Which is at least
It's
before
sort
December.
of pushing it. I think it's going to be a lot of people who work in retail and hospitality sort of being like, it's just the 1st. Please let me have it. It's just the 1st.
I think it's going to be slightly easier for people to get off.
Yeah.
But
I think they're pushing it back now to keep it less close to London. Yeah, cashing on Christmas.
Yeah.
They can, I mean...
But they were always cashing on Christmas, because I was always doing Christmas cosplays to that con.
Yeah, I was going to say, Birmingham, like, everyone has sort of always done... Like, it's like... London was Halloween costumes, and then Birmingham was always Christmas costumes.
I personally think they should move it a week back. So it's a week after the 11th, so you get 3 weeks between, but it's firmly before December.
It's entirely depending on what the NEC has,
Yeah.
to be fair to them. Our first time Seller Con, I advise go with 2 best friends. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Either go with friends or go with a parent.
Yes.
Where either you could just sort of experience the whole thing like together for the first time if you're going with a parent who doesn't necessarily know what it is. But definitely, like, if not a parent, go with friends.
The other option is if you don't want to go around with your parent, if you can get your parents to go and they'll go off on their own, or if they have like a safe place nearby, especially for London. Because the first time I did London, my uncle gave me his ticket, which he was quite happy to do so I could get in. And he then didn't have a ticket, but there was loads of pubs nearby for him to walk through. And, like, if I needed him, I could call him and get back to him, but there was still a safe person nearby.
Yeah. I mean, the first time I went, I mean, I was an adult when I went to my first con, because I was 19? 18? I was an adult. And I obviously went with my dad and my brother, and basically I just took my brother around. My dad wanted to go and have an explore on his own, so I just took my brother and was like, okay, well, we're going to go this way. Bye. So, and my brother's only 3 years younger than me, so he was, like, old enough to look after himself if we got separated. So
that's a good point for the NEC ones. Frightfully Wicked said their friend used to go to MCM while her dad went to the bike show for November. A lot of the time with Birmingham MCMs, there is something else on in the convention centre.
But you can also, like, people can go shopping in Resorts World. Yeah. Like, even if they're not attending, like, another convention at the NEC, like, Resorts World has, like...
We love MCM. We are not going to MCM May this year. We can't afford it, but we are massive fans of MCM May. I love that little heat level.
Very poor. But yeah, no, it's always a lot of fun. Also, VM, we would love to see your Husker if you want to share it with us.
Please. I want to see everyone's cosplays.
Like, please, like, tag us or something. Like, we would absolutely love to see. This bitch has, like, a
So they are both the questions that we've had in reserve that people have asked on the poll, which just means we are now... Does mean we're now open to you guys and we're just going to chat with you guys.
Yeah.
My little sister made me go with them on a Saturday. I ended up tagging along with someone I knew from school on Sunday and being their cosplay handler. Fair enough. I feel like you especially, Natasha, Frightfully Wicked, you are very, very good at just being like, I'm going to hang out with these people. Like, I'm going to vibe with these people. You seem to just have a way of getting along with almost everyone and just, like, fitting in very easily and being able to fit where you need to go. And it's very nice. Like, we love when you join us for a bit.
God, this lens is not being, like, thing.
What is your least favourite day of the year?
Mine is May 29th. Question for everybody.
Why May 29th? That's my question.
Hi, Socially Dad.
What did May 29th do to you?
I don't know if I have, like, a particular... I have a bad time of year. I don't know if I have, like, a day.
What did May 29th do to you? Please answer my question. Vent, what happened? Probably the 31st of August, that's when I go back to school.
Understandable.
Not gonna lie, guys. Probably Christmas Day, because it's so stressful.
I love Christmas Day.
Oh, no.
The 14th of May, because it's Leah's birthday.
That is very sad.
That is very fair. Yeah,
Oh, he didn't die, he just moved. Slightly less sad, but still very sad.
I was gonna say, I don't particularly like the 28th of...
December?
Yeah, the 28th of December. But that's just because of death reasons. Yes, we're going to keep doing Hasbin cosplays. Just because we're doing something different today doesn't mean that it's going to stop, don't worry.
To be fair, that's the same issue I had when I brought people to con, and they were like, how do you know this many people? And I was like, you just do. Everyone knows each other. And if I don't know someone, they're like 1 or 2 degrees of separation away from me.
Oh, yeah.
Someone I know knows them.
Yep.
Which is the other thing, guys. If you're thinking of getting into the community, especially in England, I assume it's very similar, if not the same, in other countries. But everyone knows everyone. So just don't be an asshole. Don't be mean to people. Just be nice. Because otherwise you're very going to quickly find yourself with a reputation. Just how
I think
it is.
it's probably, in the US, it's probably more states than it is, like, the country. Because obviously the US is insanely huge. But I feel like, you know, like, I know a lot of, like, Colorado cosplayers know each other. If that makes sense.
We have not. We really want to, but we have not. So, since MegaCon, I still haven't had a day off. I have been doing something full day every day since MegaCon, and I have not had any time or brain cells to put towards watching something with subtitles, and we want to watch it in Japanese.
I'm making a watch Whitechapel at the moment as well.
Yeah. Which does take brain cells, but I don't have to read subtitles, so
It's just
that's a victory.
It's just detective work.
Yeah.
Yeah, being mean is a no-no. I mean, just as a rule in life, just don't be mean. Just like, why you gotta be mean?
But especially at cons, just act with respect, and you'll get respect back.
Well, yeah, exactly. So, like, if you find a community, it doesn't take very long to, like, to start learning sort of, like, everybody or whatever. Like, I'm not in groups, but, like, I know so many people from so many separate groups that, like, then means that I, like, sort of know all these, like, groups of different cosplayers. But it's because I, like, will know one person out of one group, but then I'll know another person out of a different group.
So, meets are a good point. If you do go to cons, meets are amazing. We made most of our friends through Critical Role meets.
Yeah.
And if not through meets, just, like, people knew people who knew people. Like, we'd meet them at the meet, and then their friends would be like, they seem cool, let's hang out with them. I'm not entirely sure how I picked up Natasha. You just happened.
You were drinking with her at
No,
Kent.
I knew her before then. That was the first time I met her after con, but we'd known each other before then.
But
you just appeared in my life, and I accepted it, basically.
Con was where I met Natasha.
Do we have any tips about cosplaying? So many. We have so many tips.
What sort of tips specifically are you looking for?
There are so many different aspects to cosplay. Like, there is the confidence of getting into cosplay. There is the confidence of actually going out and trying things. There is figuring out where to start. There is whether you want to build a costume. There is makeup. There is wig styling. Being a cosplayer is kind of being a jack of all trades. Yep. You have to know a little bit of everything to try and fit in.
Yep. I'm
you need to be like
Black Swan at the moment.
So cosplaying is like weird to give advice on unless you're being specific of like, is it the confidence that's an issue? Is it the how do you have fun? How do you meet people? Like, there's so many different things we can give advice on. We need you to be a little bit specific of what kind of things you're looking for. Yeah, well, like, we were mutuals. Kid was the first, like, talking point for us. I remember that, because then you were friends with Jack as well, and I was like, ah, yes, comfy, easy.
No, then you should go eat food.
You should eat food. I did eat today, though. Are you proud of me?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I did good. I ate food.
I had a bacon sandwich.
I did not. I was at work today, and I'm awful for just not taking my break at work. And I took my break today because people were annoying me, and I was like, I need to escape right now. You!
It is Jessica.
To be fair to Ben, I'm also very bad for not eating and not drinking. So I can go like most of the day without having a drink or like without eating food because I just completely forget that I'm meant to do those things.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it because like sometimes I stand up when I'm going to bed and I'm like, oh, I'm really dizzy. Oh, I didn't have dinner. I didn't eat today.
You do not have that excuse anymore.
No, Jaye now feeds me. But then you should go eat. Don't listen to me. Go eat.
Please go eat food.
Go
I'm
eat
gonna
food.
ask
Actual
you
food.
really nicely that you go eat food.
What did you study in school?
I assume that means like college/university, because school is obviously like.
Jacob is
standard.
wrong. You should always watch us. Screw Jacob. Continue.
So obviously, like at secondary school, everyone sort of does the standards. So you have to do like maths, English, science. I chose, once I got to choose to do stuff, I chose to do art and graphic design, like graphic product design. And then I had to take German and history. And you did business?
So no, I thought I knew from a very young age that I wanted to go into advertising for a very stupid reason. It's a story for a different day. So I immediately started tailoring my stuff. So when I was in like year 9, I took a GCSE early. No, I was in year 8 and I took a GCSE early and did my media GCSE. And then when it got towards the end of school, we got to pick subjects. And I sort of like allowed myself to pick some for fun. So I picked art for fun and I picked health and social care for fun. But I also picked like some that were just like, I needed to get these. And then when I went to sixth form, you picked 4 courses. So I did accounting, business, media studies, and English language. And then when I went to uni, I went into creative advertising and hated it. So it was all for nothing. I did it all for nothing.
I did art at college and then went to uni to do concept art for video games. And I don't hate it. I'd still do it. I loved my degree. I had a great time doing it. My problem is that the industry is very hard to get into. Especially like just video games in general is a very hard industry. And I graduated during COVID. So I just never got to use it essentially. So
I think my advice for like when you're picking your subjects is obviously in school you have to pick subjects.
try and be as broad as possible, I think, is probably the advice I would give. I loved doing concept art. I loved, like, it was a very, very fun course to do. And I don't regret taking it. I don't regret my degree.
No.
But it has very much limited what I can now do with my life.
I think for college, I would very much say, assuming you're in the UK college to us is 16, 17, 18 sort of age. And you have to kind of do a college course or have an apprenticeship. So you have to pick something. And if you're not sure, go abroad. Or if you want to try something, this is a good time to try something. Yeah. Because you can take a different course as well. You don't have to just take that course. You can swap in the next year, or you can retake a different course in the future. University, if you are not sure on what you want to do, don't go.
Yeah, don't go to uni.
Take a gap year.
Don't spend all that money doing a degree that you're gonna hate. Because it's just not worth all the like stress. Because it's 3 years of your life essentially that you're not gonna get back if like you're.
It's so much money as well. And the thing is, like, I really regret it because I'm at my age now and I'm like, I wish I did this course. Now I know what I like and what I want to do.
Yeah.
I was very much shoehorned by someone else to do a degree that I wasn't fully involved and invested in. So I'm now sort of sat here like, I wish I did media studies. Like, I wish I went to film and TV. I wish I actually wanted to make videos, you know?
Yeah.
So I think just let yourself have a year or two if you need to, where you're working and building up money or whatever you need to do. It's fine.
Yeah. Hi, Celine.
Hello. Con advice for people with anxiety.
So.
A fox.
A fox. Lucky fox. Foxes mean good luck in my world.
Do I?
Because I don't. Go away. I don't see them very often, and they're my favourite animal. So if I see a fox, it's a good day. So I have really bad anxiety, especially social anxiety. I really struggle to speak to people. That's why she's useful, because if I want to talk to someone, I just send her over. Go with people you know. I found that my anxiety gets worse when I feel like I'm on my own. If I feel like I've not got anybody and stuff like that, like, it sets it off and it makes it really, really bad. So go with people you know and people that are gonna, like, stick with you.
Don't be afraid to leave the con.
Yeah, you don't have to, especially with, like, UK cons. There's always an area that's quieter. So typically London, you go outside.
Yeah.
If you're at London MCM, like, it's still busy outside, but you can find quieter areas outside as opposed to inside the con, which is just, like, horrendously busy at all times.
Yeah.
With the NEC, regardless of what halls you're in, there's always going to be somewhere outside in other, like, atriums or halls that are quiet. Or you can go outside to the lake if the weather's nice. Or, like,
if you can afford it, a local hotel room will save you.
Or if you absolutely just can't deal with it, like, Resorts World. You just go to Costa. You just walk all the way to Resorts World and get a Costa.
Or go home. You don't have to completely... We have a friend who will only stay till, like, 1 o'clock in the afternoon for cons. Like, she'll just come and do the morning, and then when she's overwhelmed, she goes home. And she has a good day still. She still enjoys it.
Yeah. Or go get changed. Like, sometimes if your costume's overwhelming... like, you don't have to stay in cosplay all day. I'm really guilty for it because I don't like getting changed halfway through the day. But, like, you don't have to, like, you don't have to stay in cosplay. Like, you don't owe anybody anything.
I think the next question is, well, what's your least favourite costume? Least favourite cosplay you've done?
For the longest time, it was Howl.
Ooh. Oh, yeah.
Just because I really didn't like how I looked as him. Like, at all. Like, I think it's only been since January when I redid him that I'm like, okay, he's not awful. I've done a lot of tests in the past where I've been like, absolutely not. Which is why they never saw the light of, like, past an actual a makeup. That's why you do makeup tests, to see whether you like things.
I think my least favorite cosplay that I've ever brought to a con is Kirishima. I did not feel comfortable in him at all at the time, and I just didn't enjoy it that much. But I think that's changing slowly now. Since I've done Husk, I've been a lot more comfortable in mask cosplays and trying more. It's okay, you're still here. It's okay to be like, you've got time, don't stress. Who's your least favorite Hasbin? Your favorite Hasbin Hotel character? Guess.
Angel.
Husker.
I do really like Lucifer though.
The ones that we have sunk hours and hours into cosplaying are definitely our favourites. Other than that person who commented on one of our videos saying it was obvious that we'd never watched Hasbin Hotel and we're just doing it for the hype.
Yeah, my Angel cosplay that took me 3 years to make.
That you finished a year before it came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate it. Hate Hasbin.
We're only doing it for the hype.
Yeah.
We've never watched the show.
I always ask this question, streamers, what are your guys' music tastes? I'm curious. Do you want to answer that first? Because yours is a bit easier to answer than mine is.
Mine is artists that you've never heard of before. Mine is 100% like, weird guy gets a guitar, Leah's gonna listen to it. Some guys just found like a musical instrument somewhere. Or girls, I don't discriminate, I'll listen to both. But a lot of the time I'll be listening to someone for years and then suddenly they'll pop off and I'll be like, not interested anymore. It's not my tea anymore. I'm a little hipster for my music. Currently, I really like, my last few favourite artist was Kyle Stips, who didn't have social media. I don't know how I found him. He just stumbled upon me, I guess. I really like Mads Buckley. She's gotten a bit bigger now. I really like Penelope Scott, and she got a bit bigger afterwards. Can't remember who else. So favorite story I like to tell people is I was once driving with my friend and I was like, this band that I really like is getting really popular, but like I'm really glad they're getting popular. And my friend was like, which band? And I was like, oh, it's the Amazing Devils. And she was sort of stopped and she was like, it's getting popular because that's the guy from The Witcher. And I was like, oh my god, the Amazing Devils in The Witcher? And I think that kind of sums me up in my music taste.
Yeah, Leah's a little hipster.
I'm a hipster baby.
I'll listen to anything.
Also musicals. We both bond over musicals.
and League of Legends music.
Mm-hmm.
I will listen to literally anything as long as I like it. My favorite band is Green Day. I was raised on Green Day, but like I was listening to nostalgia today, so it was like Katy Perry and Kesha and like Rihanna and stuff like that. There was like 2000s throwback music. Because I'm not really picky. If I like something, I like it. So
I like music that tells a story and has an emotion in it.
Fair. I find I go through phases. Why is there only pictures from this side of a face? I need the other side of a face that isn't covered by hair. This is rude. Well, I guess she's not getting any more than what I've done because I can't see the other side of her face. Yeah, so we're opposite, but also like we will listen to the same stuff. You just don't like when it changes.
No.
Leah?
I like if I'm listening to a playlist, I want it to be like a theme. When I'm going to something, I want to know what it is. Jaye listens to DJ, which is like...
I love DJ.
He has 4 songs from one category, now 4 songs from the opposite category, now 4 songs from this thing, and I'm like, no. Let me just listen to kind of music. Alright?
Nah. I like it switching up. I don't like just listening to the same thing.
How is Void Pup? He's locked out of the room because he squeaks toys when we stream. He demands attention at all seconds of all the days. So he's probably sulking.
He'll have gone to sleep somewhere.
That or he's sulking in the door. One of the two. But he will be happy because he did just have food before we started stream.
Yeah. Thinking Nugs was your favourite. Well, Nugs is the best because I love Angel.
Nugs is baby.
So because I love Angel, obviously I have to love Nugs.
Can y'all stop hurting yourself, by the way? Like, why do you guys always hurt yourselves? Are you good? Do you need help?
Probably.
So I'm the kind of person who can have one song on repeat over and over and over and over again.
No.
Jessica, I don't know what this is a reference to what I've done in the past. Like it hits musical whiplash. Oh no, it's... Yeah, listen.
Yeah,
listen.
when it's different stuff all the time.
Yeah, no.
I think I like so much different music that I can't ever choose what I want to listen to. So like, I just enjoy finding DJ was the best because it meant that I didn't have to choose.
Phoenix, you're correct.
It just meant that I could...
Yeah, that's the difference between us. Well, I will make a decision and stick to it.
Hi,
Jake
Kyle.
cannot make a decision for the life of her. Kyle, my baby. Yes, I'm on to all of you. Stop hurting yourselves. Just be normal. They're the nugs. Kyle brings nugs.
Kyle always brings Nugs.
I thought Jessica was saying I didn't like musicals, and I was like, excuse me?
No, you don't like musical whiplash.
Favorite musical? Come From Away. I adore Come From Away.
I don't know. I don't make decisions.
Phantom.
It's definitely up there. I don't know. Moulin Rouge
Me
was the
too.
movie version.
Natasha, I feel you. Me too.
Rocky Horror's always been like in my life. I have a big love for Rocky Horror because of that. Probably Jekyll and Hyde.
Vent both vent. Just don't hurt yourself. And listen, normally I agree that normal is boring, but guys, normal when it comes to not hurting yourself is good. We like to not hurt ourselves, okay? Accidental or on purpose, no hurting. Got it? I'm watching all of you. Fix your sleep schedules. Drink your water. Eat your food.
Are you gonna start taking this advice?
Oh. I give it, I don't take it.
Ugh. I'm getting there. I'm just doing all the gold.
Thoughts on Greece?
I love Greece.
I like Greece.
I feel like the ones that came out in like the 80s I have like a love for like nostalgia reasons. So like I love Dirty Dancing for the same reason. Moulin Rouge is a movie I can just watch on repeat. Because the music makes me so happy. Though it's taken me some time to adjust to the musical because it's different.
Phoenix, are we getting slapped?
What's happening?
A bad sleep schedule isn't... Listen, if you're doing a bad sleep schedule on purpose, you're hurting yourself. If you're doing it to like, punish yourself, don't do that. If you're doing a bad sleep schedule because you don't have a choice, I understand. Fix it when you can. If it is to do with insomnia, you should go to like a doctor and see what you can do, because in the long run it's going to hurt you, and that's not good. That means you too.
I don't have insomnia.
No, but that does mean you should have a good sleep schedule.
Mine tends to be better than yours. The only reason mine gets messed up is because I start work at 5 a.m. Also, Ender, that sounds amazing, and like, please tell me if it's any good, because I'd love to see Grease live.
Okay, Vent and Cass. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I think I just got a lipstick to do. Yeah. Right, you don't need that, so that can go away.
I understand the hectic uni schedule. That's not the right drawer.
Second drawer, yeah. It's just things of... I'm gonna have to rearrange it anyway, so...
Okay.
Yes, please do. Hi, Geeky Springy Trappy. Thank you very much. Huh?
Why don't you open the bag, put that back.
Where have you been hiding that?
It was in your drawer, there.
Ah.
Because I had it in my makeup bag when I went to com. And then I couldn't be bothered opening your lipstick bag, so I figured it'd go back eventually.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you for saying we're your fave cosplayers. Have we ever seen Wicked? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, many a time. I've been to see it 3 times, I think, on the West End now.
I've seen it once.
I used to live near London, so we used to be able to get like rushed last minute tickets to see shows, so we used to go see Wicked a lot then. It's very good. We love it. It's a very good. I don't know how I feel about the musical that's being made at the moment for Wicked.
The movie?
Yeah. I'll let you know when it comes out what my opinions are.
Yeah, I also don't like that they split it into 2 parts.
No.
Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, it does. We'll get more money.
Yeah, but like... It just doesn't need to happen.
Did you girls come across K-pop? We know of K-pop. We have friends who love K-pop. We will listen to occasional K-pop songs. We don't hate them if they come on, but we aren't K-pop stans or K-pop fans.
We don't go looking for it.
No. But like KDA we enjoy.
Don't. That's controversial saying that that's K-pop.
Either way, like, we enjoy occasional songs from K-pop. Apparently I know enough that I'm in controversy now.
But yeah, it's, I don't hate it, I just don't go looking for it. This lipstick feels like it's too much, but it's all I've got.
Cass and Ven, listen, I love you guys a lot. You guys are getting a little bit deep at the moment, and just tone it down a little bit. We're trying not to have those kind of themes in our chat too often. And if you guys genuinely feel that way, we beg of you to go and see a therapist or look for help.
Because it's not us, we're not help. Have you got the wig?
I got the wig? Yeah, I got the wig. Read the comment from Selene. Selene?
Shameless revelation. I saw you guys' channel when one of your shorts appeared, and I think it was Jaye Cosmic Angel, and I'm like, oh shit, subscribed. I love Angel so much, so thank you, we appreciate it.
I think the thing, especially with your Angel, is like... You got it? Yeah, you get it. It's very much like, You've loved Angel for years and years and years.
Yes.
You've cosplayed Angel for years.
Yes. I tested him back in 2020 in lockdown.
Yeah. And I think you never fully realised how popular Angel would become one day.
Well, no, because the thing is like when the pilot came out, like all the freaks in my like little circle, like, thank you, all the freaks in my little circle, like obviously were into Hasbin. Like there was people I followed on the internet that, like the Critical Role like Hasbin pipeline wasn't that big to like to see coming, but then it all trailed off. Like it was like the pilot happened and then like nothing else came out, and then it went dead.
Also, do it.
It went dead for years. So then nothing else was said. So then people just stopped caring, and like I then.
You look so good.
Thanks. Yeah, people just stopped caring. So then it was a matter of like, oh well, it's just me then, I guess. Like, even to the point when we wore them to a con, like a couple of people were like, oh, like this is a really cool Angel cosplay, but that was sort of it, if that makes sense. Like there wasn't all that many. I had to force all of my friends basically to watch the pilot.
Every time we went like to someone's house when it was announced, when this was coming out, Jay would be like, we are watching the pilot. We are watching Hasbin. We are watching this right now.
Yeah. God.
Favourite song in Hell of a Boss? 2 Minutes Notice.
2 Minute Notice or Just Look My Way?
Yeah. 2 Minute Notice is so good.
What did you do to this wig?
This wig is old and it needs fixing. This is the one that I used for Miguel and the sister and Charlie.
Okay,
it's been from hell.
Please?
Yes, but I don't know what
I hope in there.
there was airbrush.
That's fine. It's better than nothing. But yeah, I've been such a fan for such a long time.
I don't think you're gonna get any padding out of it.
It's got a pattern. Really only bobby pins, but I don't know where they are. All in your bag by the sounds of it.
Yeah, when it burst open the other day. There you go.
But yeah, sorry, I'm like distracted and trying to like speak and do wig at the same time. But yeah, so I've been into it for so long. I followed Viv for 9 years, I think we ended up being when we looked.
Yeah, at least 9 years.
At least 9 years I've been following Viv. So I basically would just make all of my friends watch everything. And then they'd be like, oh yeah, this is fine. And apart from, I think, Ben and Jess, like literally nobody else gave a shit. Like even you were like, it's fine.
I didn't really like the pilot though, that's why.
I
always liked the other videos, like I loved Addict and like the songs and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm a very musical person.
Yeah.
So that's what always got me excited.
Yeah. But yeah, apart from Ben and Jess, like literally nobody else gave a shit. Like they were like, oh yeah, this is fine, but that's it. And it wasn't until the series actually came out that and Jam gave a shit. Jam was my Charlie. But yeah, like that was it. Like literally no one else cared, and it was just like, oh, it's just me. And then the series came out, and I was like, oh yeah, here's Angel, and then everyone fucking loved him.
Mhm.
So
Angel and Husk came left hand.
Yeah. Well, yeah, a thing that I think people don't know, I cosplayed Husk before Leah did.
Yeah.
I came home from work one day and literally went, I'm going to cosplay Husk and Lucifer today. So
I'd already planned to cosplay Husk before then.
You had, but let's still do it first. Your makeup was based off how I did my makeup.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
we would love to see how you did your cosplay of Husk. Please show us.
To. Oh, have we missed any questions? Well, yes, we do accept fan art. We would love to see fan art.
Please, we love seeing fan art.
We have a
little humble push promo. We have Instagram now.
Okay, so that's what I was literally about to
say.
I was gonna say, but yeah, we have an Instagram now that you can DM and send things to. So rather than it having to go to just one of us, you can in fact now send it to both of us on the same channel.
You guys know this is Angel Dust, and I am normally Husker.
How do I?
Someone asked who we normally cosplay. You normally cosplay Angel. Who have you suggested?
Who have you suggested Husk and cosplay?
I'm stupid.
I already cosplayed Angel. I cosplayed Angel. Well, I've cosplayed Angel for a long time, and yeah, I've cosplayed him for a very, very long time. So then when you watch the episodes, you wanted to do Husk.
I got to like episode 1, and I was like, this man. I love this man.
Yeah.
And then episode 4 happened, and I was like, I cannot not.
Yeah. So, sort of both, but like, we basically picked our characters and was just like...
If you don't have Insta, that's okay. We also have a business email that you guys can send to. We ask that you don't spam it. But if you guys want to send us anything, you can do that over email, or you can do that over Instagram messages. I don't think YouTube really has a messages system.
No, I don't think it does. I don't know. I'd have to have a look and see like what's going on with sending things on YouTube itself, because there surely must be a way.
So this wig is 7 years old.
Yeah,
this is one of the first wigs I ever bought, and it needs a good steam.
It doesn't just need a steam; it just needs fucking everything.
Yeah,
it's crusty, my guy.
Well, it's also the one that our friend was borrowing and rolling around in the mud in. Looks.
Oh. Also Slay, thank you. It's very fluffy, but it's very tangled, I think is the issue. Like it doesn't look as bad on the camera, but it's very tangled.
It needs sorting.
Like I can't, like that's all matte. That's all matted.
You say into comments are wild. YouTube is wild for a comment section.
Yeah. Y'all are the nice ones.
Yeah. Y'all, the thing with YouTube is comments are either like wildly nice or like unhinged left field insults.
Yeah.
Like we have some horrible comments on here.
Yeah. How hard is it to cosplay? It's not. It obviously depends on what you're trying to cosplay. But like, so this for example is just makeup with a wig and a top that was just in our wardrobe. And it's like, this would pass as some sort of like Dame Aylin sort of thing. So it's not hard at all. There are so many characters that you can do with just clothes that you can buy, and that's how we tend to recommend like starting is like either use stuff that you already own or do characters where you can sort of like go to a shop and sort of buy like the bits and pieces that you need. So yeah. Oh, it's fine, Vent. The thing is with any like sort of like social media platform is that you are like guaranteed to get hate.
Yeah.
Like it's just sort of like the sad reality of being online and being on the internet.
Little humble brag. When you get bigger, like we have gotten recently, you're gonna get a lot of it. Like when you're getting an influx of good comments, you're also gonna get an influx of bad comments.
Yeah.
And the thing is with cosplay especially, but like just being on the internet in general, you've got to have thicker skin and you've got to gain thicker skin. We know we don't deserve hate.
Oh, my lenses just fell out. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. It's fine. I'll just go half blind. We really didn't want to stay in at all.
Like the thing is with being on the internet is you are going to have a little bit of hate. You're going to have to experience that. You've got to have that thicker skin. But it's fine. Like,
yeah, literally Phoenix. They don't have anything else to do.
Yeah.
So like, it literally doesn't bother me at all. Like,
we genuinely save some of our like hate comments so we can repeat them to each other.
We're
and
gonna
laugh at them.
Eventually, like, we'll do a video or something that's like reading our hate comments, because some of them that you get are just insane.
I would love to get people to roast us as well one day when we get bigger. I kind of want that.
But yeah, Should we swap places?
We should swap
'Cause
places.
I'm done now. I'll actually put my makeup away. Hold on.
This is going under your desk. My makeup at the moment is in my costume bag because I'm using it for work. So it's compact.
Bear with us whilst we change places.
It's my turn in the hot seat. It's your turn. I don't know. I'm still orange on my face. I can see it. I didn't do great at taking my makeup off.
No. So,
Librarian.
are you ready for who Leah is cosplaying? Boop. That's what Leah's doing.
I'm gonna say now, I'm not gonna be able to read this chat.
Yeah, no, you're about to take your glasses
Yeah,
off.
I'm about to be blind.
And I'm half blind, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be great.
You're gonna spend the entire stream like,
I can read. It's fine.
you got this.
But yeah, people are always going to be mean. It's just part of life. I go to work and people are like shitty with me there as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's just sort of like,
What you deal with in life.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. People that are watching it for hate are giving us views.
Yeah.
So like I don't care.
Please comment. The thing is, we do delete hate comments, and it's partially because we don't want you guys seeing them and feeling shit.
Yeah.
Because that's not fair on you guys, especially
No,
some of
it's
them
not
can be
the
really
communi-
nasty in
It's
general.
not the community that we want.
The other thing is, we either have to like comments or they stay in our to be read, and if we want to read every comment, which we try to do,
We need to
we
get rid
have
of
to
them.
keep that clear.
Yeah.
So instead of liking them, we just delete them to make life easier.
It's just been in your bag this whole
Just
time.
appeared. It was not there this morning.
Hello, LR Jonesy. It's very nice to hear that. Also, Malia, please do, and I say, please send it to us.
We love to see it.
Whether it be like I say, we'll have a look and see if there's a way that you can do it through YouTube itself. If not, we have like an email that, as long as people are very respectful with it, we're more than happy
Yeah.
for people to send us stuff.
Please
also,
don't spam it with conversation. We don't want that.
Yeah, we won't answer anything that's just a conversation. We won't answer.
No.
So I'm afraid. Welcome back, Elle. I don't have anything to roast Joel with other than Leah being a scaredy cat to play. Yeah, Leah is a scaredy cat. Leah's a huge scaredy cat.
I think I've left my beauty blender at work. Oh no, I have not. It just fell out. Guys, look, I'm smart and prepared.
They're the weirdos for caring about something that they... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's the logical thing of if you don't like something, scroll on.
Now.
Like, you know, you see everything on, like, if you're just going through TikTok or whatever, you see stuff that you're not interested in and you scroll away. Yeah, because it's not something... And sometimes you can tell TikTok or, like, YouTube, like,
I'm not interested.
Yeah, you just tell it, like, this isn't something I want to see anymore, and that's it.
If you comment on something you don't like, it will come back. It's coming back for you. Also, little fact for you guys. Never do makeup the way I'm about to do makeup. Please don't use me for advice. I don't know, man. Everything wrong?
Let's do this as well. There you go. You can have more pictures.
I have more pictures.
I want to cosplay Angel or Husk, but I don't know how I start, and I'm scared of the hate. Do not ever be scared of the haters. Like,
There is a delete button. You
Yeah.
can delete it.
they have nothing better to do than point out the flaws in people, and, like, yeah, just delete it, just get rid of it, because
Also-
sod all of that.
Honestly, until you're starting to get bigger, the thing is with hate is for every hate comment you get, every hate comment we get like 3 nice comments.
Probably not
At
even that
least.
10.
Yeah.
I'd say 10 nice comments to each hate.
Uh-huh. You get
So-
so many people who are genuinely really nice.
Mm,
You don't need to worry about the hate because you'll have more people supporting you.
exactly.
And the cosplay community in general is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
And there are exceptions to that. But in general, we tend to flock together and support each other.
Yeah, haters just want attention.
Mm-hmm.
An angel beanie would be cool. Well, not to plug, but there is a company called Ginger Jaws here in the UK, and they make Hasbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss beanies. And I have the Husk one downstairs, and I love him
bluey
so much.
And they do bluey beanies.
They do bluey beanies, and they do. I've got the miraculous ladybug one as well.
Mm-hmm.
So like, highly recommend. Thank you, Phoenix. I don't look very femme very often, so it's always very weird when I do look femme. But I do like it.
So good. I think my favourite thing about the character that Jaye's currently cosplaying is Baldur's Gate gave us a magical girl transformation. And that magical girl transformation was for Jaye's character, who is an armoured paladin who, like, rises from the ashes and is, like, the lesbian dream. And, like, there is nothing better than seeing the buff lesbian, you know?
We do love Dame Aelin. She's great. She's great.
Mm-hmm. I also love having a concealer. It's actually got concealer in it. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you will. Everyone in here will slay, like, regardless. Because the thing is that everyone has to start somewhere, and I can guarantee that, like, my first cosplays were crap, and like your first cosplays were crap.
Oh my god, my
and,
first
like,
I don't show pictures of my first cosplays to a point where I don't say that's when I started cosplaying because I like them that little.
But like, it's just like, you know, you have to. I learned all my makeup skills through doing cosplay. Yeah, exactly. Like Zelio was just saying, there is also the disable comments option where if you just want to do your thing and post it online, you don't need anybody to tell you anything. You can just exist and have fun. Hi, Bailey. But yeah, like, my makeup skills were horrendous when I first started cosplaying, and it's only through 7 years of doing, like, very makeup heavy cosplays that I've gotten this far.
So when I started cosplaying, I had never done makeup before. I grew up not doing my makeup and never having done it.
Oh, see, I was a filthy emo, so, like, eyeliner was, like, my life.
I didn't do makeup at all as I was growing up. I think I'd done makeup twice for myself before. Both for, like, parties. Or occasionally I was given some foundation and stuff by my stepmom at one point. So I had, like, a beginner's makeup kit. And I started doing it a little bit at uni for nights out. But it was so bad, and it never matched my skin tone, and I didn't know what I was doing, and I was fully, like, blind going into it. So you can start from anywhere, and it's fine, I promise.
Yeah. But yeah. Jonesy, I'm glad, and I think the thing is that you, like, you almost need to see people doing it, and that it's okay to do it, to feel like it's okay to do it. Because, like, I definitely, like, felt weird starting cosplay, because I was like, well, I just, like, I'm like, this is like extreme levels of nerd, like, you know, like, do I want to go to extreme levels of nerd? And yeah, I do, because it's the most fun. I look incredible. Like, I look so good in cosplays that I'm like, sod anything else. Like,
I think the other thing is now cosplay's kind of mainstream a little bit.
Yeah, it's now, like, a popular thing to do.
Like, the amount of people who when I started, I didn't tell anyone that I did this. Like, if they found out, it was fine, but I didn't tell anyone. Now, when my workplaces are like, what do you do? I'll be like, I do cosplay.
Yeah, I do costume making and cosplay. Yeah, my work it's amazing.
Every time you tell someone, they're like, oh my god, what?
Yeah, like, all of my work are like, show me. Like, they just want to see pictures of it all the time.
I wish I'd done that.
Also, like, Frightfully Wicked's got the, like, right idea as well. When they used to stream, they'd just block anyone.
Yeah.
And, like... And yeah, I used to do the same on Twitch. If someone was nasty in my Twitch stream, you were gone. Like, there wasn't even a hesitation. Like, just goodbye. I slay every day. I can promise I do not. I look like a rat most days because I just hide in my, like, oversized jumpers. Yeah, exactly. We all start from zero. So, like, yeah. It's took me 7 years to get to this point, so...
The thing is, I'm sat here now, and we are on, I assume, 29,000 now. We were like 4 followers off when we started. Okay. What are we on? How many followers do we have? Who knows?
Who knows?
Have we hit 29k?
Oh, yeah.
We have. We've hit 29k. So we've got 29,000 of you on here. My Instagram has got just under 3,000. My TikTok has got 30-odd thousand. Like, we have a good amount of followers. I remember the first day that I hit 100 likes on an Instagram picture, and I hadn't hit 100 followers at that point. And I was almost in tears walking down the street. I remember showing a friend I was with who was on the journey with me and being like, this is amazing. 100 people have looked at and liked something that I've done. That is an insane number. And it still is an insane number. But that number's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, every time something does well, both of us sit here and we're like, people like what we've done. But we started at the beginning. Like, both of us started where we got like 17 likes. And we were like, oh, that's 17 people have liked this. And I just think it's important that you go through that stage and you know that is okay and normal.
Also, yes, Vent, you can call us pretty. It's fine.
Please call me pretty.
Leah always wants to be called pretty. Also, Malia, please do, and please send it to me or tag us or whatever, because like, ugh, I love it. You cosplayed Huskers for a school Halloween contest and won, as you should.
Hell yeah!
As you should.
When was that though? Because was that?
Well, I mean,
Halloween?
It could have been a pilot, an OG.
Exactly, that's what I'm thinking.
An OG. Also, don't be anxious. Don't be anxious. Do you like Valentino from Hasbin? I think Valentino is a very well-written villain. As a person, no, he's terrible. But so are most people in hell. I don't cosplay because I'm broke. God, real. That's
I had someone who was like
real.
a friend at uni comment on one of my TikToks the other week, being like, when people ask you if you're like living the dream, you can unironically say yes. And I was like, you're so right. But when they ask me about the money, I stay quiet. Like, it's so much money.
Our email is just selioscosplay@gmail.com.
Uh-huh.
So it's just our username @gmail.com.
It is in our Instagram bio, and it should be accessible through YouTube as well.
Drawing for a long time paper, and that's how I have all the experience. Exactly. Like, so I obviously did a degree in art, but I had been like, I'd been drawing since like I could hold a pencil, and I'd always been like encouraged to draw and stuff like that. So it's a skill that you build, and then I've had skills from doing art that I've moved into. Like, I think that's why I can do makeup, is because I could draw.
Mm-hmm.
So it transferred sort of like into doing makeup and stuff. But yeah, like you pick up skills and stuff and then you build on them. But yeah, thank you guys. You're very sweet. Yeah, it was the pilot. We pilot people have got to stick together. Leah is very pretty. You're right. Correct.
Oh my god.
And what was your first? So my first cosplay was Rin Matsuoko from Free.
Mine was Amu from Shugotara.
See, but Leah's good at writing and she's dyslexic. And Leah's an insanely good writer. So, like, you don't have, like, don't let anything make you feel like you can't, because we all have our, like, issues, I guess. We all have our, like, disadvantages in life, but it's how you work around them that I think is the most important part.
This was a mistake.
Oh dear. Yeah, like, writing's an insanely... Look at all the authors in the world. Hell, I love reading. Like, what have you done?
I put black powder on this brush, and I don't want to put it on your desk and get black powder on your desk, but I don't want to put it on my face because I used the wrong brush.
Just put it on the desk.
Okay. Everyone heard that. That was permission.
Yours was Husk. Hell yeah. You did Sasuke, Satsuki from Kill the Kill. Yeah, that's yeah, the clothed version. Difficult part is starting and most crucial when feeling like... Yeah, so I nearly quit cosplaying in 2020. Because I was struggling with the friendship group that I was in. I was only just sort of starting to get, like, more, like, my friendship was building with Leah and stuff. But the friendship group that I did have, I was struggling with massively. And then COVID hit, and then obviously, like, cons stopped, and then I was sort of, like, on my own, in my boyfriend, like, my ex-boyfriend's house. Like, I didn't really have a lot of, like, motivation and stuff for it, and I nearly quit then, because I was just sort of, like, I'm just not excited about it anymore. And then, like, yeah, me and you filmed some, like, dumb stuff, like...
The gremlin cam.
Well, like, we filmed dumb stuff, like, in that August, and then in the September we did the first shoot with 86, where we did Crit DA, and, like, I enjoyed that. But then I lost my TikTok account.
That day.
Yeah, I lost my TikTok account that day. They blocked me out of it, and I lost my original TikTok. And I think that was almost, like, it for me. Like, that was almost, like, my last straw, in that, like, I shouldn't be doing this anymore. Like, I'd save so much money if I didn't do this. Like, it would be better for me if I didn't do this. And I didn't for, like, nearly a year. And then it was 2021, like, I sort of did and didn't. And then it wasn't until the con at the end of 2021, when cons started to come back, that I was like, okay, no, I'm staying here. I ain't going anywhere. Let me see. Yeah, Cass is doing the best. Like, honestly, best hype person ever. Like, you keep it up. Nifty's gonna look sick. I'm very excited to see it then. Written an entire OG story with Kyra called Silent World. Hell yeah, that's cool. I mean, Phoenix, like, animation's insanely hard. So, like... No, the music is coming from stream, Jessica. It's just real quiet so that you can actually hear us talk. It's very, very quiet music. I can turn it up if you want, but yeah. How is everyone doing today? Iki. I had a morning shift this morning, so I was at work at 5 AM. Leah's been at work all day.
Leah doesn't sleep ever.
Minnie says hi. Hello.
Really?
Minnie.
Minnie.
Oh, don't sound too disappointed.
What's Minnie?
Frightfully Wicked. Minnie says hi.
Oh! I was looking for the name Minnie.
Please do. Please do, Vent. We'd love to see it. Yeah, no, Jessica, it's us. Don't worry. It's us. You finished the snacks? Did you enjoy them? What was your favourite? I need to know what your favourite was. EP.
Well, we know the least favourite.
Why you bought them blackjacks is beyond me.
Because I think everyone deserves to have that punishment.
No.
It was when Skynet saw them was like, blackjacks.
But that was just mean. Especially because I'm pretty sure Shady gave you, like, everything that they love, and you just gave them blackjacks.
I give them stuff I love too.
That's okay, Kyle. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate you.
I gave them my favourite thing in the world. Rainbow drops. And your favourite thing in the world. Brain lickers.
They're not my favourite thing in the world. I enjoyed them.
Guys, don't mind this.
What are you doing? What are you looking for? The double dip. Understandable. Yeah, blackjacks are the worst.
Wasn't a double dip though? No, double dip wasn't the one you lost. It was dip dap you lost.
Yeah.
Did I give you 3 double dips? I did good. I gave them lots of double dips.
How do you get into cons? Like, how do we travel there? Or how did we start going to cons? Bailey, they basically just taste like aniseed. Like, they're not good. They're just not good. Like, is your question, how did we get into, like, attending cons? Or is it, like, how do we get there? Because the
Two very answers.
The easy answer is, how do we get there? Leah drives. Or we go by train if it's in London. Into how we got started getting into cons. My dad took me to my first one. Hello! Thank you, Cara, for the subscription.
Thank you.
Yeah, my dad took me to my first one, and then I had friends that were into cosplay that, like, were like, hey, we're going to this con, come with us. So I just started going with them. That is fair, Jonesy. If you need to dip, do not worry. Please dip if you need to go. Leah has not eaten them. I'm gonna out her. She has not touched any of them since she came back from insomnia. What are dip dabs? Dip dabs are like...
Why don't you go get one and we'll try one now? Because they're on the other side of the room. Go pick something.
Okay, well, I'm gonna answer Cassie's question first.
Okay.
Dip dabs are like... They're like... Is it the sherbet ones? Yeah, with the stick.
Dib dabs are the ones, yeah, with licorice and.
It's a stick.
No, it's a lollipop. That's a dib dab with a sherbet.
So what's a double dip?
A double dip is one that has 2 different flavors of the dip and like a chalky stick.
So dip dab, it's a lolly, and then when you like lick it, obviously it makes it wet, and you can then dunk it into like deliciousness. It's so good. How did you start in cons? Yeah, so I went with my dad, and he took me to my first one, and then I had friends that took me to the others. How do we post community posts? I've been trying to figure out. I have no idea, Phoenix. As soon as we figure it out, we will let you know. we need to have a look at that, I'm afraid.
Community posts, you press the little plus button on your phone, I think. It's the ones that we do for like photos and stuff that we share.
Yeah. I have no idea.
There's like a little plus button
I'm
on your
gonna
phone.
run to the loo first before I get.
I feel like this is very intense.
Yeah, of course you can. That's absolutely fine. If people, like, we do see the mentions and stuff, so if you do want to see, like, if you want us to see something, please tag us.
We love seeing what you make.
We will find it. Don't you worry. But yeah, as long as you tag Selios Cosplay, we should be able to see it. Thank you very much, Jonesy. I will be back. Goodbye.
Where are you going? I've been abandoned. I still can't read the chat. I'm not liking how this is turning out. I'm panicking. I apologize for eye pulling. I should have given a warning. This is very strange. Like, these lines were much heavier than I expected them to be, especially considering how the rest of the makeup's looking. So I'm going darker on the eye to try and balance it. That's the plan. That's my rescue mission. Because, like, here's the thing. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna get through it. Hi, Mel. Welcome back. Go get the snacks. Jaye's gonna pick some snacks for us to try.
Why are we doing that voice?
Because, oh no. Because you weren't here to stop me. That's why.
We both pretty. We appreciate you guys a lot. Don't mind the heater, it's cold. Alright then, we have some options. I think we should try these.
These?
They're like flowers.
They're flowers. These are the ones I thought were like blackcurrant.
They're violet flavour.
They're violet flavour.
I like how you didn't check. There is English on the back.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh.
There is in fact English on the back of them.
Understandable.
We're going to eat it together.
I thought you were going to feed me.
Cheers.
Oh.
Cheers.
I thought you gave me another one.
No. It tastes like Parma Violet. It's like a hard Parma Violet.
That explains the violet part of the flavour.
Yes, please do, Cass. Yeah, we'll try and figure out community posts. Is it the candy in red or blue? Wait. What does that mean? I'm stupid. Please let me know what that means.
Who asked?
Zelio. What's your favourite food?
Mash.
Yeah, gravy.
Gravy. Yorkie puds.
We're both from the north of England, so anything that's like pie, mash and gravy, best thing ever. Literally has crack. They're so good. It's really good. Jessica will save you some so you can try it. How long did it take to make the Husk cosplay? The costume itself, no time, because we owned the clothes like anyway. So like it was just a white shirt, a pair of black suspenders. You bought
Yep.
some like black dress pants. Like
Yeah.
Husk came from stuff that we already had, and then the wings took you
6 days.
6 days of full-time work to do.
Around Baldur's Gate.
So 6 days to do the wings, and the rest was just sort of stuff we had. Who was your favourite person to cosplay ever?
Keyleth.
Molly Moore. Though Angel, I'm really excited to take Angel back to cons
Yeah.
because I had a great time as him last year, and I love being Angel, so I am excited for more Angel. But Molly, I think, has been around longer, so he's a bit biased because I've been cosplaying Molly for 5 years.
You're up.
Hmm?
It's your job time.
Oh, do I need to do the eyeliner?
Yeah. What are you using?
Hello, welcome in. I know no Russian. I do apologize. I'll be using an eyeliner. Have you got? I guess I'm using my eyeliner.
Yeah. I don't have liquid eyeliner.
Why?
In fact, I don't even have regular eyeliner at the moment.
Where's the picture gone of the side of her face? I had a picture up for you that had her eye makeup, and now I can't find it. Isabel, where the hell is your eyeliner? Oh, there. I found it. It's fine. Hello, hello. Hee.
I fucked that up. Shit. Okay, it's fine.
My angel. I
That's
love
a
being
little fix.
angel. I love being angel so much.
That's a lot to fix. That's fine. Our most comfortable costumes to wear, in my opinion, is Lincoln Zelda.
I mean, Steve Harrington's Scoops Ahoy uniform is the comfiest costume that I've ever owned because he is the. Listen, that man's shorts has got like the pockets are as deep as the shorts are long. So like I can fit an entire ice cream scoop in that man's shorts. It's so comfy. He wears trainers like.
Sophie Hatter is very comfortable because I don't even have to wear a wig.
Fair. Right. You're asking so much of me right now. Especially because I'm half blind. Sorry lads, we'll be with you in a minute.
Neither of us can read the chat right now.
That also means don't move. You've drawn these fucking marks too far down.
Oh, that's why I don't like them.
Yeah. It's fine, I can sort of disguise this one.
I can also get rid of it.
Yeah, I think you've made them too dramatic.
I did. I don't like them.
Take them off.
I'll be finishing soon. Yeah, let me do some tidy up. Let me do
Steve
some
Supremacy.
fixie tidy up.
Steve Harrington, honestly, comfiest costume ever. And then you do the other side.
Yeah.
You're so busy for a 14-year-old. I mean, I was very busy at 14, to be fair. I think I started working at 14. Honestly, lads, enjoy being teenagers whilst you can. Because, like, adults are, like... You have, like... you have so much to worry about as an adult.
I used to hate when I was younger, when adults are like, the teenage years are the best years of your life, and I was out here being bullied and like having the worst time ever. And it's not true. The teenage years are not the best years of your life. However, they are the most carefree years of your life.
Yeah. Please enjoy, like, how much time you get to, like, spend doing what you want to do as a teenager, because, like, when you become an adult, you've got so much, like, balancing that you need to do that it's, like, it's just not fun. And then you have to work for a living, and then that is the worst. Current song name? I don't know, let me find out for you. It is... Yeah, sure, that's great, go away.
Having to go to school is like the worst, right? We have to go to work or we don't get to live. It's unfair.
The song is called I Get In My Own Way by Kylie Daly. But yeah. Someone who's almost an adult, I approve of this message. Yeah, it's like, it's fine. Obviously, there is perks. We don't
There's
have
so many perks.
We don't have to have, like, we don't need permission to do anything because we're adults, so we can just do what we want.
We give each other permission.
But at the same time, like, because we both have to work full-time jobs, like, we can only get to do stuff like this around that job. So, like, it entirely depends on, like, the job you've got.
And
like,
you gotta find the job and keep the job.
and it needs to pay well, and then if you want your own house, then you've got to worry about, you know, bills. It's not so bad if you're still living at home, but, like, having your own place, it's a lot.
Goodbye, my friends. You'll see me on the other side.
Like how you just, like, disappeared then. You were like, bye. I have no idea if these things mentionable. Yeah, they're even enough. They are even enough.
Pro tip, guys. If you're really bad at doing eyeliner and stuff, get a girlfriend who can. Pro tip. Looks sick.
I'm having to learn
It's
3 to 4 languages in school because when I do exams. How come you're doing so many though? I only had to do 2. I had to do English and then I had to pick one, so I chose German. Yeah. It was definitely, finishing your degree is definitely scary, because the thing is with education is you sort of have like the pipeline of like, you're gonna go to school and then you're gonna do like college or sixth form and then you're gonna go to uni. Thank you, Asira, for Ezria, sorry, for the subscription. We appreciate you. But yeah, like you have that like pipeline of like education, and then all of a sudden you have nothing, and then it's like, oh, what do you do? So yeah, I'm Irish, so I guess like, so do you do like traditional Irish as a lesson? What?
I had a man at work come up to me today and start speaking Irish at me. And when I didn't respond or I looked confused, he was like, do you not speak Irish? And I went, no. And he was like, oh, but you sound so Irish. And I was like, I'm not Irish.
You don't even sound Irish though.
No.
That's the worst thing. English, Irish, German, and Spanish. Oh, okay. I chose German because I liked the language and I hated French. And you had the option of French, German, or Spanish. But German and French we'd been doing for 3 years already. Spanish you would have had to have picked up like without those previous years' experience. So I chose German because I was better at German and I understood more German. So not that I like really remember much, but you have to do Arabic, English, and Urdu. Ooh. So I'm reading Babel at the moment, which is entirely about language. It's about like linguistics students and stuff, and like I was terrible at language, but like it's so interesting because it explains like the meanings behind words and where words come from, and like links to like Chinese or like Urdu or Sanskrit and like all these like different like things. And
you have a nice natural lipstick that isn't this.
But isn't this?
This.
I have this one.
I'll take it. I like this.
And it's genuinely very fascinating to learn.
Thank you.
Apparently I'm Italian. People just don't know where I'm from. People seem to know that I'm from the north, and they just sort of accept that. Scottish I've had quite a few times.
Uh-huh.
I like German. I do. I actually really enjoyed it as a language. And then we have German friends now, so it's came in like in useful. That wasn't English. I really want to learn sign language. I feel horrendous for people who are deaf, because I can only say thank you, and I feel really bad for not being able to actually communicate properly with them.
I must be able to vacate.
Okay. I'm going to take my chair back.
That's fine. Do you know where Keela's bag is?
Downstairs.
I'll be back.
What are you putting on?
I'll be back.
Okay. But yeah, like I literally only know thank you, so I feel really bad, but I understand lip reading because I'm not deaf, but I have audio processing problems. So people can talk to me and I won't hear them because of like brain. So I've learned how to lip read so that if I don't hear what people say, I still sort of like know what people say. And yeah, like I think if I know someone's deaf, I sort of make like a conscious thing to like look at them and talk and try and like enunciate what I'm saying, so that I, at least if they can lip read, that like I'm giving them something. But yeah. Oh, you're Danish. That's interesting. That's fun. Hi LJ. Hello. You're from El Salvador. That's really interesting. Can you say something in German? I'm going to formally apologize for all of the Germans that are currently in chat, but ich heiße Jaye. Ich bin 25 Jahre alt. It's terrible and my pronunciation is horrendous and I do apologize. It has been how many years since I left school? 9 years since I left school and last did German, so notice me please. Hello. German's hard. I sometimes get bullied because I get der, die, das, dem, den mixed up, and then I'm reminded I have the highest grade. It's honestly, so obviously because of like the fact that English doesn't have like gendered terms, yeah, the German pronunciation is going to be horrendous because I've not done it for 9 years. So English doesn't have gendered terms really, like it doesn't, like, or gendered words, so trying to get my head wrapped around that was a nightmare. and I still don't really get it. And the other thing I don't get, and I said this to my German friends, why do you say everything backwards? You probably think we say everything backwards, but like, why is it I water drank, not I drank water? Why? Oh, that's cool, being able to sign songs. Ooh, got hair in my face. It was good, thank you. I appreciate it. It's horrendous. But yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, I just don't get it. But I don't have the brain for language. So people in Germany still argue from genders. It's fair. Understandable. But it can change like an entire word if the gender's wrong, and then like you just look like a dumbass. Oh, you went to get her headband. I see. Yeah.
Where did I put the parting? Where did I put the parting? Where is the parting?
It's there. Yeah, it's just language. Language just, it means nothing to me. But I can barely speak English, so like having to learn a different language, horrendous. I only just about learned how to lip read, so. Can Leah say something in German?
Is it Mel asking?
No.
So, fun fact, when I went to Germany, I'm very, very bad with languages. When I went to Germany, my German friends would give me fortune cookies in German, and I would have to try and read them out, and they would then have to try and guess what they say. Just simple sentences, they would try and get me to read it, and my pronunciation was so bad, and my understanding was so bad, that it would make absolutely no sense to anybody who actually spoke German.
Hmm.
There you go, that's my text.
What was your favourite flower that you learned? You learned flower name.
Gänseblümchen. No.
Gänseblümen.
Gänseblümchen. Gänseblümchen.
Why is it Blümchen? Blümchen.
Blümchen.
Yeah.
Blümchen. Is that even right? That might not even be the right
I
word.
don't even know. I don't know what you're trying to say.
It's Daisy. It's meant to be Daisy.
Whatever Daisy is in German is what she's trying to say. Also, yeah, there's been a lot of progress, Kay. Hi, hello, welcome back. Yeah, see, I know that, like, non-binary has been an issue. Just because, like, there isn't a word for it, but because obviously people are, like, gendered, it's very hard to, like, to find words that work. But yeah. Language is something we should learn as kids. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it.
We're the lesbians.
We are the lesbians. Say and Sem. Oh, okay. Hi, Heartstopper. How are you doing?
I'm gonna need to do this with my glasses. Isabel's gonna have glasses on for a little bit.
10 languages. Gänseblümchen.
Yeah, Gänseblümchen. That's what I said.
It isn't, but sure.
Gänseblümchen.
Gänseblümchen.
Do you know how long it's been since I've had to say Gänseblümchen?
A year.
That's
a lot more recently than I've had to speak German.
Listen.
The last time I went to Germany was 2018. It was 8 years ago.
Did I go in 2021? 2022?
2022. You went 2 years ago. Not even 2 years ago.
That's so long ago. Years ago.
I would say dishwasher in German. We're pretty good. Very EP, but we're very good. You think English, Polish, and Swedish, and ASL? Damn, okay. Flex. It baffles me. Thank you, guys. It baffles me. I work with a Romanian girl, and Gainza.
I used to speak quite a lot of Romanian.
What?
I used to speak quite a bit of Romanian. One of my best friends when I was growing up
Where
was
the hell did that
Romanian.
come from? Okay.
But her mum didn't speak any English, so I learnt a lot of Romanian phrases so I could speak to her. And now the only one I can remember is Sunica Pasta, which I'm pretty sure means son of a bitch.
fair. But yeah, I work with a Romanian girl, and she'll like just switch halfway through conversation. Like if someone who's Romanian comes to her till to like speak, like to buy stuff, like she'll just immediately switch to Romanian to talk, and I'm like, ugh.
My favorite is...
I'm not German, I'm sorry.
One of my colleagues is Polish, and I love her to pieces. She's one of my best friends. But there was a day a while ago where she just had like a brain fart all day, and she continuously just spoke to me in Polish. Like she just kept speaking just Polish to me. And every time I would sit and stare at her blankly,
Bye,
and she'd
Cass,
be like,
it's nice having you.
"Why are you not understanding?" And it took her a while to realize that she was not speaking the right language to me. And I didn't realize this because I thought that my brain was just being dumb. But it turns out, no. It was not just me.
Yeah. I love Fed. Katza. Katza's one of my favourite ones just because it's fun. Katza. You speak French, English, and Spanish. Got all these people that can speak multiple languages, and I'm like...
I can speak English. Kind of.
I speak English, that's about it. What was I going to say? Well, so Anna did it to me at work, where she wasn't speaking, but she'd written herself a shopping list, but she'd written half of it in Romanian and half of it in English. And there was one word on this shopping list that she was trying to, like, read. And she was like, I don't know what it is, and I can't tell if it's in English or Romanian. And that's causing me more issues. I don't know which one's which. So I was like, well, I can try and look at it, but if it's in Romanian, I'm going to be no help except really badly reading what the word says. So I, like, looked at it, and it just said cream. In English, it said cream. And she was like, oh, hand cream, that's what I needed. But she'd, like, started right, so I think she'd written potatoes in Romanian, something else in Romanian, but then it switched to English. So, yeah. Mine is Fledermaus, also Kraken, or Meerschwein and Shen.
I don't think it's one of our streams unless I do this.
Oh, Appy Juice.
Appy Juice is Appy Juice.
I know, like, no Romania. You're Bulgarian? Where's Shady from? Shady, where are you from? I know it's Eastern Europe, and I can't remember which one it is. It's not Bulgaria.
I'm a good friend.
Is it Bulgaria? Shady, where are you from? English and BSL, not fully fluent in Spanish. That's fair. I'm going to start learning BSL, I've decided. I feel really bad not knowing.
I know turtle.
It is Bulgarian. See, I
unicorn?
I knew. Nah, what?
Nah.
Nah.
Nah, I think bad friend. I think nah might be to bad friend.
I don't know. I said Bulgarian. Is it not Eastern European? Was that the wrong thing I said?
I think now was you said you're a bad friend.
I didn't say I was a bad friend, you
did.
did.
I say I was a bad friend? I am a bad friend.
Okay, they are German. I grew up bilinguals. When I hear people speak English, I can hear... They are German. My brain flips to German mode, so I can't... Oh, okay. How did we even start talking about language? because someone said that they had to do 4 languages at school.
Because I left Jaye alone for 5 minutes, and this is what Jaye does.
Because I'm reading a book about languages. I was correct. Okay, that's fine. I'm not a bad friend. So I must have said that I was a bad friend. You're Spanish and Spanish. Everyone's so, like, educated, and I'm like...
I'm also educated. That's why I'm wearing glasses.
Yeah, it was Ender. Ender's doing 4 languages at school, and that's like... Oh. 2 was bad enough for me. But yeah.
I got banned from doing 2 because 1 was too much for me.
Yeah, it was your fault, Ender.
I got kicked out of German because German made my English worse. This looks so stupid. I hate this.
What, having your glasses on?
Mm-hmm.
You look really good without it, though.
I look really good, but I can't read the chat from here without it.
You're fine. You're all good. I say we can call it if you want, to be fair.
We need to go take photos.
Yeah, we have to do some evidence that we did this, apart from this stream.
A couple of TikToks.
So, what are you cosplaying as? So we are dressed as Dame Aelin and Isabel from Baldur's Gate 3. They're not things that we'll do full cosplays of, just because they're kind of too much. I do not like have the brain to do Dame Aylin's like full armor. But it was just a fun like makeup test that we sort of wanted to do, because they're lesbians and they're like a couple in game, so we obviously needed to do them properly. So we needed to do the gays. But yeah, they're from Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, no, Elle, I could just about get through Germany. So, like... doing Arabic is so hard for me. I'm not that educated. Y'all are gay icons. Yeah, we are.
That's the plan. That's the goal.
Yeah, we are.
We will be everybody's OTP.
That's the goal. Anyway, I think we're going to call it there.
Yeah.
Because we're going to go take some pics and...
That doesn't mean the stream picture is going to be me with stupid glasses on at this rate.
You know you were dating? Yes, we are together. We are a couple. We are... Yeah. Together. Mwah. Thank you. We appreciate you. You do need to do Shadowheart. Correct. Correct.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
My OTP. We love you, Shady. I just wish I was educated, lads, honestly. But yes, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We really appreciate you, as always. There's still plenty of content to come at all times, so keep an eye out. There will probably be a stream next week. We just need to figure out what day is going to work best for us. And then keep an eye on the community tab, because it will be in there for you guys to see. So...
We are trying to do weekly streams. We're also trying to do more long-form videos at the moment. So keep an eye on things, because there might be slight changes coming.
Yeah. Watch Heartstopper. We've watched Heartstopper.
We love Heartstopper.
We love Heartstopper. Charlie and Vaggie are coming. It's just a matter of like having the time to do it.
Charlie and Vaggie were almost today's.
Yeah, we nearly did
but
them.
We want more time to be able to make content, and obviously we don't have to be in these guys for long, because we do have to sleep tonight and we have to make food tonight. So we can only do like hour max in these guys.
Yeah.
If that.
Yeah. But yes, thank you so much. Keep an eye on the community tab. That'll tell you everything that's going on and to keep an eye out for. Like we said, we now have an Instagram for Selios Cosplay. If you want pictures, it tends to be the best place for pictures. And more like general life updates through stories and stuff tends to go on Instagram. And yeah. If you want to send us fan art, you can do it through email, which is celioscosplay@gmail.com. Please don't spam us, but if you want to send us stuff, then please do.
We also accept that through our Instagram DMs.
Yes, Instagram DMs as well. So yes, thank you. We appreciate and love you so much.
If you guys do any edits, I know some of you do edits. If you do any edits of us, please mention us so we can see them.
And tag us in anything. If you post it anywhere and you tag us, we will get it. Especially on YouTube, so we are trying to keep an eye out. So yes, we will try and see it and all that sort of stuff. All the nuggies in chat. Thank you guys. Thank you for the subscriptions. Have a good day, evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world, and we will see you next time.
We love you.
Bye.